10 ways to lower your auto insurance. And the insurance prices you pay are hugely depending on the insurance provider or representative. Your age, your vehicle type, your driving record, as well as even the area you stay in. You must never do without vehicle insurance coverage, however, regardless of the prices. Almost all the states require you to protect on your own with a minimum amount of liability insurance coverage. Naturally, the bare minimum is not sufficient enough for the ordinary vehicle proprietor. And as you include added coverage for your car, you recognize that you will certainly be paying a relatively large sum yearly. So, recognizing car insurance policy can in fact assist you to pick an ideal insurance plan that will not vacuum clean your pocketbook. Right here, we have actually gathered 10 of the most effective pointers for reducing your vehicle insurance, by as long as 40%. Always compare insurance coverage. There are states which manage auto insurance coverage prices, but the insurance costs can vary by hundreds of bucks for the exact very same protection. It is absolutely rewarding to shop around. The first thing you can do is to get in touch with your state insurance policy division. They usually give details concerning the protection you require, along with sample rates from the largest firms. You can additionally ask your pals or search for the yellow web pages. Checking consumer reviews and asking insurance representatives can settle as well. You can conveniently learn the cost array for your insurance policy, in addition to find the most affordable costs in the area. Nonetheless, you ought to not be shopping based on cost alone. The insurer ought to supply excellent service at the very best rate. Exceptional personal solution is readily available also, and also they supply added eases, although they set you back a reasonable bit much more. Ask the firm just how you can reduce your expenses, as well as likewise inspect their financial rankings. The general rule is constantly to get 3 price quotes from 3 different firms, and pick the one with the best worth. It can likewise be an excellent idea to raise your deductibles. When you sue, the insurance deductible is the quantity you pay prior to the insurance company spends for the remainder of the damage. A higher deductible on collision and detailed insurance coverage can cause a much reduced premium. For instance, increasing your insurance deductible from $200 to $400 can minimize your premiums by approximately 25%. Nonetheless, you should guarantee that you have the financial resources to manage the largest deductible when the time comes. Get rid of particular types of coverage from your policy. Nearly all the states need liability coverage for your vehicle, however the rest of the protection is probably dispensable. Nonetheless, you do not intend to be underinsured if you remain in a mishap, so it isn't recommended to get rid of every one of your extra coverage. Optional protection consists of medical payments, without insurance vehicle driver, collision, as well as detailed insurance coverage. Drop accident and extensive insurance coverage for older autos. If you drive an older cars and truck that's worth less than $2,000, it's possibly extra cost-effective to drop accident and also detailed insurance coverage because you'll probably pay even more for the coverage than you'll gather for a case. You can discover the worth of your automobile by asking auto dealers as well as banks. See to it your credit rating record looks good. Car insurance provider commonly look at your credit report as there is a connection in between the risk to the company and also your credit report. If you pay your expenses on schedule and also maintain a good credit report, you can enjoy reduced insurance policy rates. Drive much less. Insurance provider often offer low mileage price cuts to vehicle drivers that drive less than a fixed number of miles annually. You can use public transportation regularly, carpool with buddies, and also take the train or plane as opposed to driving to an additional state. As well as you'll reduce greater than your coverages, you'll require to spend less on gasoline, of which costs are unbelievably high. Maintain a clean driving record. The company will offer you a price break and also you can save on your insurance policy after a given period of a tidy driving document. This implies that you have no mishaps, no severe driving violations and so on, throughout this period of time. The easiest as well as surefire method to receive this discount rate is to drive very carefully and defensively all the time. Choose an inconspicuous automobile. Insurance coverage prices vary amongst distinction versions of cars. Typically, cars as well as high-performance automobiles often tend to cost more to insure, mainly because they stand for even more threat of theft, and also the vehicle drivers are often individuals that drive even more recklessly. More recent automobiles will set you back even more to repair or replace than older ones, so normally they can a lot more to guarantee. Low-risk automobiles consist of station wagons and sedans. Ask about security as well as security discounts. The insurance companies in some cases use discount rates on your insurance coverage if your cars and truck is equipped with the following: anti-lock brakes, airbags, automatic seat belts, automobile alarm systems, tracking systems. These decrease the injury threat to you, along with the possibilities of your automobile being ruined or taken. Lastly, inquire about other discount rates. You may obtain a discount rate if you buy greater than one type of insurance coverage from the same company, or if you guarantee multiple cars and trucks under the exact same policy or business. You may likewise obtain discounts for taking a defensive driving program, sticking with the exact same company for a few years, being a chauffeur over 50, good student price cuts, and also being an AAA participant. If you currently have appropriate health insurance, you can also remove paying for replicate medical coverage, thus decreasing your accident defense expenses by a significant amount.